Yeah. Yeah. What it do with the business is, man, it's the one and only I to the Q, and I'm back. You dig? And this time, man, you see the title, we got a legendary conversation. I should say that's been had since I can remember. LeBron James or Michael Jordan, who's better? And we're going to watch Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp debate about it, I guess. I'm going with LeBron, and I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan. I'm looking at, that's really the only shoe I got is Jordans right now. Like, I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan, man. Not because of the shoes, but just, I'm telling you, like, even though he's an asshole, too, in real life, but he was a beast on the court. Let's get into this shit.
Obviously, you know you love yourself some LeBron James.
Yeah. You know they're going to happen. He the GOAT. He the GOAT.
He's not.
Say it with me.
He's not.
He the GOAT.
He's not. I just got off the phone with MJ last night just to remind him.
You should have hung up on him.
Just to remind him. I hung up on MJ.
Yeah. Say the GOAT.
The blasphemy coming out of your mouth right now. Okay, it's okay. You can believe that. You can believe that.
The man still going strong at 21. But we'll do. I'm sure. You know what?
Right.
The first LeBron topic don't need to be nobody.
Here's what
don't need to be nobody there.
Here's what's gonna hurt you. Here's what's gonna hurt you. Because you see, when you talking like that, people are like, but that. No, I'm gonna sit back and let you talk. Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna say, you finish? Are you finished? You sure?
No.
And then you're gonna be like, nah. And I'm gonna say, you gotta wait now, because I waited. Here I come. And you're gonna have to deal with the tsunami that I'm gonna bring, I'm gonna rain down upon you when it comes, especially to that subject. Especially to that subject. And that's where you're gonna hurt yourself. Listen, LeBron, I got this man. The game was started in 1947. I got LeBron James, the thousands of players that have played in the NBA. I got him number 2 all time.
Yeah.
You got people walking around like that's disrespect.
It is.
I got him. No, see, that's emotion. That's emotion right there. That's emotion right there. Listen, let me tell you something right now. I personally believe a legitimate argument could be made that I'm sitting in front of the greatest tight end in the history of football. Some people bring in Gronk, Tony Gonzalez, other players, whatever, Travis Kelce, of course. But you in the conversation, you understand? And you know, because your brethren, I mean, they give you mad love and respect, right? I can say that. But my point to you is that if somebody said you weren't number 1, you don't feel insulted.
No.
So why you got to be insulted about LeBron?
Because
that's emotion.
No, that's no emotion.
That's emotion.
But the GOAT.
Huh?
See,
that's emotion.
You told me the storm was coming.
Right.
See, your storm happened for 9 years, then took 2 years off.
Right.
And it happened for 3 years and took another 3 years off.
That's right.
And then it kind of just was like drizzling.
Right.
My storm been going for 21 years raining.
Right. You could say that, and my retort to that would be 6 NBA Finals losses.
So they only.
There's 6 final losses. 6 finals losses.
Let me ask you a question.
6.
I just want you to tell me one thing, and we're gonna debate this.
Sure.
Tell me the team that he faced that was the 2017 or the 2018 Golden State Warriors.
What do you mean? I don't understand your question.
Michael Jordan. Tell me the team.
You talking about Michael Jordan?
I want you to tell me the team that Michael Jordan faced that was the equivalent of the 17 and 18.
No one. Can I respond to that?
The only people that Jordan played against that was anywhere close or that played against in the championship that was anywhere close to the Golden State Warriors, I have to say, the Rockets? Didn't Jordan play the Rockets in the finals the year after, or did they just win it? I don't know. Cause the Golden State Warriors is was a trumped up team. Them niggas had like 5 or 6 all-stars. That was like superstar status all-stars. Curry, what's my nigga? Klay Thompson. Who else? What's my nigga name? Andre Iguodala. He was a Finals MVP. Before, like, let me see what these niggas saying. This is an interesting goddamn conversation though.
That? Sure. Can I tell you why? No one. Do you know why? Because none of them had Jordan.
No.
That's exactly why.
Okay, let me ask you
why. See, that's the ultimate equalizer or usurper. Pick whichever one you want to pick. Do you understand that Jordan is 6-0 in NBA Finals?
Yes.
Do you understand that Jordan was MVP all 6 NBA Finals?
Yes.
Do you understand that Jordan never even allowed a final series to go 7 games? You understand that? It never went 7 games.
I also know he didn't start going to the finals until Larry Bird back went out.
Excuse me. 10-time NBA scoring champion, 9-time all-defensive first team. You do know that, right?
Yeah.
All right, so in other words, it was LeBron on both sides of the ball. Was he that dominant?
Oh, he was the better, but you know he should have won it. You know he should have won.
Are you kidding me?
Stephen A.
Are you kidding
Stephen
me?
A. Give me this.
Okay.
You know good and well LeBron James should have one Defensive Player of the Year. How does Marc Gasol, who's a second-team All-Defensive Player, be Defensive Player of the Year?
I agree with that. But the flip side to it is that as we watched LeBron James, even with his greatness at one point in time as a defensive player, we never looked at him and said, oh my God, that's that dude defensively.
Yeah.
Now, LeBron is universally respected and revered. MJ was feared. You know the difference. Because there are people who have feared you. You know the difference better than me. You know the difference between reverence and fear.
Look.
You know this.
You like John Wick. I like James Bond.
He's all right. Hold on.
John Bond.
Can I have James Bond? I prefer
you want James? Okay.
I prefer James Bond. You can be John Wick.
Okay.
I prefer James Bond.
John Wick shot up the whole place, kill everybody.
Okay.
James Bond killed a few people, but got the ladies.
That's
they
right.
do the same thing.
That's right. Remember when Halle Berry was walking out
What
the
else
ocean?
come about that
when he was
water?
walking out the ocean and
Yeah.
he said, magnificent view. Remember that?
I remember that.
The smoke. And that was, that stuff is stuff like Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
But, Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
Of course, Sean Connery,
yeah.
the man, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to say the versatility of James Bond is where
The
it comes
versatility
in.
of Go
and
James.
You could say that, but at the
Could
end of the
guard
day,
1 through 5. You seen him do it.
I'm not denying that.
Shut down Tony Park on one
I'm
end.
not
In the last 5 minutes, say, I got Timmy D.
I also saw him get checked when Jason Terry was guarding him in the post in his finals against Dallas. You going to deny that?
No.
Okay, then.
So
Let me ask you a question. Has there ever been a time when Michael Jordan showed up in an NBA Finals and you literally looked at him and said, yo, he ain't show up?
He didn't even play nobody.
Come on.
Let me ask you a question. I'm going to do it like this here.
Sure.
Tell me the guy that he faced that was the equivalent of Kevin Durant in the NBA Finals.
Michael Jordan? Well, I wouldn't
Or
say
Steph Curry.
I wouldn't say the equivalent of Kevin Durant, but let's go down the list. He beat Magic for his first title.
Magic was 73.
Okay, I find you. I'm going down the list. Going down the list. I didn't hear you say that when Magic was here, but we'll talk about that.
Magic
we'll talk about that
you
later.
know Magic.
You didn't say that when Magic was here.
But
You
here,
didn't tell him that.
The man that gone to nine finals in 10 years.
I feel you on that. And by the way, he took Vlade Divac and those guys.
Yes.
It wasn't Kareem and Worthy and them. I got
But you saw what he did to Jordan in the first game, right?
Allow me.
Put a triple-double on him. They had to put Scottie Pippen on it.
That's cool.
Okay, I ain't going to say he backed him down.
Back to that.
Made it look like Kareem and Caldwell Jones. Okay, go ahead.
That's fair. Magic Johnson in the first title. Clyde Drexler and the crew the second title. Charles Barkley, Kevin Johnson, don't ignore that. Dan Marley and them the third title.
Good team.
Okay. Peyton, the glove with Sean Kemp before he became
that's
Sean
one
Clark.
Hall of Famer.
And then also you've got Karl Malone, John Stockton.
Yes.
And you have an NBA game that was considerably tougher at that particular moment in time than today's NBA game is in terms of physicality and what's allowed.
Yes.
So you can appreciate this.
Yes.
You can appreciate that.
But see,
when you can put your forearm on people, when you can hand check them, when you can do a lot of things you can't do now. Right now you get called for passing gas.
True, you will. But
That nigga Stephen A said you'll get a foul for passing gas on the basketball court. They so soft. The game has definitely changed, bro. Like, even before I was like watching, like me looking back at like the bad boy era with the Detroit Pistons and when they was fighting like the 80s. If you go back and look at them documentaries of them old games and them highlights of them fighting, and that's those times is what made flagrant fouls. It was I don't believe it was technicals at the time. It was no flagrant because them niggas was wilding. They was clubbing, and yeah, and that kind of happened carried on into the 90s a little bit, but it stopped. But yeah, it's not like that no more. They'll kick you out, so nobody plays like rough like that no more.
It's a different game now.
But here's the thing, Stephen A.
Okay.
What you and the old school guard have equated physicality with talent and skill. The guys in today's game are more skilled.
I totally agree with that.
Okay.
I totally agree with that. But you would know this better than me because you were an all-world player. Even though the game of the NFL has evolved significantly, you know good and damn well that if you were playing in this time, you would have adapted.
Yes.
You played in that time, you adapted.
Yeah.
The game in the 60s and 70s, you would have adapted to those times.
Of course.
So what I'm trying to say to you is this. Michael Jordan was what he needed to be. If he was playing today, he would be what he needed to be in order to be successful today. That's all I'm trying to say. When you see greatness on that level, you have to concede that that's the case.
But see, all they asked Michael to do was to cook. LeBron had to cook, he had to clean, he had to wait tables, he had to take orders.
Well, you could say that, but what I'm saying is if the brother's doing it on both sides of the floor, then obviously he's doing more than one thing.
He's doing that too. But
why is he doing more than one thing?
How many guys you know that are top 5 scorers and top 5 assists?
How about this? How about when Shaquille O'Neal with Penny Hardaway, Nick Anderson, 3D, Dennis Scott, and those boys were in Orlando, right?
Yeah.
How about the fact that they couldn't even get the ball past half court because Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan had them on lock and key?
Yeah, with Ron Harper.
Full court press. We ain't never seen LeBron do that. We never seen LeBron do that.
LeBron do that.
Stop it. He never did it.
You remember when
He never did it.
You remember when D Rose was the MVP? Y'all voted D Rose MVP. What did he do to D Rose in the playoffs?
Excuse me. D Rose, what kind of team did he have? You couldn't tell me Joakim Noah and those boys was a supporting cast?
They did enough to get the #1 seed.
So
and you didn't say nothing.
So what?
You voted him MVP. That's why I called LeBron and told him.
I voted him MVP and still picked Miami to win that series. I knew they weren't going to beat Miami in the best of 7. Playoffs are different.
Yeah.
All right? But that don't mean LeBron deserved the MVP. And by the way, I don't even knock LeBron James for not getting the MVP because when you're that great, you're not going to put all your efforts in over 82 games. You're playing for April, May, and June. So this is entirely plausible. I'm very fair to LeBron James. Your dollar back.
Sometimes.
Most times. Actually, I'd say all. It's just that I call it like I see it. I'm not emotional like you.
No, you're emotional. I saw you. I've been doing my homework on you. Yeah, you know what? I got a call today from one Michael Jordan. He rolled up on me in a black SUV and rolled the window down.
That's true. That was scary. I thought he was going to shoot. I thought it was a drive-by. It was in Denver. I thought it was a damn drive-by. It scared the living hell out of me. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, that's an absolutely true story. But at the end of the day, all I'm trying to say is that LeBron is phenomenal. He's great. We should throw no shade on him. One of the greatest ever, top 3.
I didn't see you saying one of.
First of all, he will never be greater than Jordan to me. But more importantly, let's go to Kareem. 19-time All-Star, 6-time league MVP, champion on a high school level.
They don't get Kareem credit.
Champion at UCLA, champion in the NBA. Okay,
6 times.
Good Lord have mercy.
Six
all-time leading scorer before LeBron surpassed him. All of that stuff happened. I'm just saying, come on now. The resume is better, but I still don't believe he was the player that LeBron James is.
Yeah.
All right? But what I hold, and I'll say this to you, I'll tell you something that I very rarely said. If you took LeBron James' career from 2012 to now, and that was his history, from his first title to what he is now, and you wanted to make an argument against Jordan, I'm listening. The problem is we don't get to ignore those first 7 or 8 years where there were a couple of occasions where one, he was accused of quitting, and I don't believe that, by the way.
No,
I don't believe
they
that.
accused Noah of drunkenness.
No. I'm talking about this.
God still gave him the art.
I got you, but I feel you. But it's true. But it's still accused of drunkenness. Oh. But the point is, no. Against Boston, I don't believe that. It was a lot of stuff going on with LeBron. That's none of our business. That people, they were totally unfair to him, including his damn teammates.
Yeah.
But that's a different story for another day. I never held that against him.
Right.
But when you got 4 games against the Dallas Mavericks in which people looked at you and said, choke.
If you say that, you know what?
You cannot get past that.
I can't argue out that one. I can't argue out of that one.
And that to me sealed the deal about the MJ LeBron comparison.
So what if he were to win a title this year?
Don't matter.
At 39 years of age.
So that don't erase Jordan.
See, there you go. See, that's the argument that people have when I was talking about Tom Brady not playing well. I'm not trying to take away what Jordan's accomplished.
I agree.
He got those rings.
Right.
He got 6 Finals MVPs.
Right.
He has 6 championships. He has 5 regular season MVPs.
Correct.
If LeBron gets another title, Stephen A., I'm not going to erase what Jordan did, but he already here for me.
Okay.
All he doing is just.
But
this nigga Shannon Sharp just literally said the same thing that Stephen A. Smith said. Like, they feel this. I don't think he realized, bro. He just likes Jordan, and you know what I'm saying. You like LeBron. It's damn if you do that. It's like whatever you feel is an opinion. You know what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying to you is, I already talked about the Dallas thing, and I talked about moments which you can appreciate. What I'm trying to say to you is that when you are that dude,
right,
That doesn't happen to you often. That happened to Magic when they called them tragic because
Yeah,
he had
84.
Dennis Johnson 84 and all
Yeah.
that stuff. We get all of that. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? But for the most part, that doesn't happen. And this is the kind of thing that you also have to pay attention to as well. Not only do you not get to say that about Jordan, but when you look at LeBron, think about this. You want me to tell you what I hold against him just as much as I held against the Dallas performance?
What?
The following year with the All-Star game. You got the ball in your hands. It's an exhibition.
Oh, he passed
It's an
it.
exhibition. It's not. It doesn't count.
Right.
It's all in fun.
Right.
Kobe claps his hand, God rest his soul,
So
and
come
he's
on
like,
with it.
"Yo, let's come on with it." You got D Wade on the court. You got Melo in the corner,
Yeah.
and he threw the pass, and all three of them, along with Kobe, descended on LeBron and said, "Yo, what's up? What you doing?" Because they knew he was psyched out. He was messed up. And what I'm saying to you is that Kobe wasn't like that. MJ wasn't like that. D Wade wasn't like that. In his first NBA Finals appearance, they down 0-2 to Dallas.
he was crazy.
D Wade goes berserk, averages 37 in the last 4 games. I'm just saying it's stuff like that. It's not that you look at LeBron and you diminish him. It's just that you can't elevate him above somebody like MJ when I got that evidence to support my argument. That's all. And that's why I got him number 2 all-time. God strike me down. I mean, my Lord, what an insult. I mean, the number 2 all-time in the history of the game, and it's an insult. Only you and Rich Paul and people like that feel that way. Most of us sane individuals know better.
No.
Yo, shout out to them, bro. No Kizzy. Y'all know I'm a diehard LeBron James fan. I mean, that nigga LeBron can go play for the Minnesota Vikings at quarterback, and I'm gonna cheer for the nigga. I like his heart, bro. I like him doing it, coming from nothing to something, not even going to college. I like all that shit. I like how, it's just how I go. I like the dog, you know what I'm saying? And not saying Jordan didn't have a dog. He had a dog in his fight. But I don't know, bro. Y'all let me know in the comments, man, who is better? Let's settle this shit, man. Who is better? Who is the better player, Michael Jordan or LeBron James? IQ, me, IQ Shaheed, I'm going to say motherfucking LeBron James, man. And I love Jordan, bro. Come on. Grew up on Jordan. Still fuck with Jordan. He might be an asshole off the court, but I'm talking about on the court, Jordan's a beast. But I don't think he is versatile. Jordan's versatile, but I don't think he was just as versatile and athletic as LeBron James. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, man. I'm gone.